So folks, this is the arrival. So this is the arrival of the speaker. We thought it was to bring you his arrival. For the first time. So the speaker has just arrived here ahead of the protest here live from the Capitol. So the speaker has Chogon. So can you do the other? So folks, we are coming to you live from the Capitol building where the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Speaker Fonati Koffa, has just arrived. Of course, he has already made his way in. But Chogon, we just witnessed the arrival of the Speaker. What do you make of it? He speaks very quietly.
Yeah, normally this is how the Speaker arrives here. On a normal working day, he will arrive with his escort and a couple of other vehicles, and this is what he did this morning. And once the Speaker has arrived here, the next thing gonna be the arrival of those minority members. You see Representative Yege Koluba, Representative Goshua, Representative Frank Safogo. Many of those guys will soon arrive here on the scene. Many of those guys will soon arrive here on the scene once they see the Speaker. And once they arrive, in a moment, we see the
So folks, we trying test.
So,
yes,
thank you for joining us. Thank you for rejoining us here from the Capitol building. We are here trying to bring you today's coverage. As you may be aware, today
I was asking you. The Speaker is there. Normally is there how he arrives when he comes to work? Because he arrived very quietly. Ahead of the quote-unquote protest today that should be held here at the Capitol building.
Definitely, Sylvester. Definitely, the Speaker. This is the normal way of arrival when he comes to work. Normally at the grounds of the Capitol building. He's a leader, first among colleagues. So normally he's here most of the time as the first person, and later on you will see members from his block arriving. Like I was saying, some of those guys who will soon arrive. You see the District 10 controversial lawmaker Yege Koluba will soon arrive. Frank Safogo and other lawmakers who are within his blocks will soon start arriving. Okay. After that, you will see the renegade lawmakers. You will see them coming. Also on the other side to the joint chamber, but we don't know what the atmosphere will be like today because we are expecting protests by 10 other groups, pressure groups. They are saying they want to protest. Renegade lawmakers will be here. They are opting to demand and to go on the gavel of the Speaker and all of that. Right. This is a long
but one thing I was there, Chogon, you assigned here, but we did not see the speaker, coming down. Rather, he was swiftly, bypassing the media and making his way in.
Normally, he doesn't speak to the media when he
Not speaking necessarily, but getting off his vehicle where journalists are.
No, it depends where you are sitting within the vehicle.
Okay.
It depends where you are sitting in the vehicle. Okay. Sometimes he disembarks the vehicle on the side of the journalist.
Okay.
Sometimes where the journalist, maybe the journalist will be on the other side, you will get get down on the other side, or it depends where the journalist where. This is the normal way of the speaker returning to the capital to come to work in the morning and all of that.
Well, let's talk about now. It's 18 minutes past 9 o'clock. And normally when Liberians say they are protesting, maybe they do start around, let's say, 8, 7 before even 9. But today, 18 minutes past 9, we haven't seen any group, making their way here at the Capitol building, or even though we have seen the presence of the Liberian National Police, all over around the Capitol building, even at some major points, in the streets. But we haven't seen any group, making their way, to start assembling.
Exactly, truly. This is unusual. In the rarity of this protest, I can't just get my head around it. For protest to get a time limit to say we're gonna start our protest by 10 o'clock, the protest is intended to send a message that you are aggrieved and you want your grievances to be addressed. Now, if the organizers of this protest are setting a time limit, for example, most of our, economic activities are conducted within the city limit, Monrovia.
Yeah.
People are from Pinzo, they are coming to school, they are coming to work, they are coming to transact businesses in town.
Yeah.
So if you set your protest at 10 o'clock, all those who should come to work, they will already be in town.
Yes.
Your protest will have no impact
Yes.
on anything. It will not put a strain on the economy of the day.
I want to agree with you. For example, when we listened to Patrick yesterday, talking about presenting document to the speaker, calling for audit, at the House of Representatives, and now we just witnessed the speaker entering, and you see, to work. Now, when will you come before engaging the speaker? The speaker cannot be, cannot be walking too much. Say, "Oh, we have to do this."
Yeah.
So,
So it is, like I said earlier on, this protest is unusual, very unusual, rare to see that in Liberia, where mobilization has been done to say that you set a time limit for you to come to stage a protest on a Capitol building. But now our anticipation was that maybe the protesters, they are arriving now, like you said, to be able to engage those stakeholders right here on the grounds of the Capitol building. The speaker just disembarked the vehicle. When they were here, they would have engaged the speaker.
Exactly.
The speaker are going to give them audience so they can chat about their grievances to be addressed. But unfortunately, they are nowhere to be found. They said 10 o'clock. Ain't no Liberia man, 10 o'clock. Maybe we'll be going 11 or 12 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe there will be no protest, in fact, because people will be tired. People will be like, this thing might not even happen on today. And so,
because the momentum is very, very, it's weak.
yes, the momentum has gone.
But recently we also saw the former lawmaker of District Number 8, the former representative Akaras posting on his Facebook page that he will have led, a group of people to come at the Capitol building. We haven't seen anything of that as well.
Yes, the reason there is Representative Gray is not the organizer of the protest. That's one. Number two, he's not a stakeholder within the protest circle. Maybe he just pledged his support, and the guy settled a time. Maybe he's at home somewhere trying to mobilize people to ensure that they can come, to the grounds of the protest, and just like that. So we expected that by now the entire grounds of the Capitol building, the premises
Right.
here, be besieged by protesters everywhere to show the severity of the pinch Liberians are feeling, according to them, that because the removal of the speaker, has hampered the running of the economy, the smooth running of the country, is impeding the work of the executive, to show that, but yet we are yet to see any of those.
Yes. So, folks, that's it. We only here to update you. We came live to update you about the arrival of the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable J. Fonati Koffa, who just came a few minutes ago. So we stay here posted. We want to see exactly what will happen today. The publicity is actually more than the action right now. As you can
Exactly,
The publicity is
exactly.
more than the
The
action.
publicity,
Seriously.
the flyers shared on social media, the social media support. Social media support quite different from what we see
But
here.
let's talk about
Liberians, maybe I can safely say Liberians, those who were fighting to go out,
yeah.
they'll be protesting St. John. No protest here, you can come.
Of course, no
the
protest,
place is free. In fact, there's no traffic.
No
Like
traffic, yes.
just free. There's no protest there. The guys are nowhere to be found. Yeah, so that's it. But yesterday, strangely, Sylvester, the majority bloc, members from the majority bloc joined the side of the speaker. Representative Priscilla Cooper, she was one of those. She reconsidered her decision. She said that they have overstayed to do what they do. So they felt that the speaker is standing on the side of the constitution, like he said the other day in a social media post. So she decided to join the side of the speaker. And today, maybe from 44,
the majority block now
on the side of the speaker. Maybe from the 44 we saw the last time, it might likely, maybe 43 or 42, or might likely come to 40 and all of that. Yesterday on, the Supreme Court made a decision. The justice in chamber said they should return to the chambers. Whether they're going to do that on today without any bottleneck, whether they're going to exactly return adhere to what the court said. So we wait and see. We will be here to update the public about this removal. If a speaker, J. Fonati Koffa, is removed, he will be the shortest serving speaker in the history of Liberia since post-war. Speaker Snow, he spent at least a year. For him, he had just gone 10 months on this. So, and all of that, and all of the speakers who were removed, they were pressured and they resigned. There have been no history where members, as required by the law, by the rules of the House, that you should have 49 lawmakers and put your resolution on the floor, and the speaker refuses himself to be able to hear your grievances and all of that. It has not been like that. Sometimes 40, 42, and then the speaker is pressured, and then the speaker resigns. But in the case of Speaker Fonati Koffa, he's a lawyer. He's a lawyer, yeah.
And that's why he wants to do what is right.
Yeah,
legal means.
to follow the due process. If you want to remove me, you have to pull your legitimate 49 representatives to be able to remove me and all of that. So it's just a difficult thing. So we are here on the grounds of the Capitol building together. There's a whole team here, and we're going to ensure to provide the necessary information to our people.
Exactly. So that's Choker Flammer. Of course, Choker Flammer is the assigned reporter here at the House of Representatives. So he was here giving us the basic as to the happenings here at the House of Representatives, or on Capitol Hill, where the Speaker of the 55th National Legislature has just arrived, and of course he has gone inside already. So we here we want to be taking views from people who here to see what they make of today's. So, how are you? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
Okay, tell us your name. You work here?
No, I'm a social political activist, and my name is Ishmael J. Delaney.
Okay. So, tell us your own analysis about today's. We expect assembly, mass assembly, has been publicized over the time about protest or the removal of the 55th Speaker of the House of Representatives. What's the own take about it?
So I have been following the chairperson for the campaign for change. That happens to be Vendetta Patrick, one of the former aspirants within Mangibi County, and that says that on today they will be here, they will besiege the capital, acknowledging those guys who are anti-Koffa to come in regular session. But yes, my say,
Okay.
for me, I'm saying I'm out of the strongest conviction that we are in a new era. So in as much we are in a new era, there must be a new phase. And in as much that we continue to go back to the old phase, people will always try to have speculation. You listen to most of the media, they said that those guys are taking money, the Vendetta have been induced.
So now, Akame, it is good that you are from the end of the Vandela Patrick group, right?
No, I'm not from the end of Vendetta Patrick.
Okay.
I'm saying I'm a social political activist.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
I'm an activist.
But up to now, it is 9:30, and we haven't seen any action of people assembling or making their way. What do you foresee?
So that's what I'm saying. It is because people have the mindset Vendetta have taken money from the speaker. And it is
Allegedly.
upon those, allegedly now.
Allegedly.
Have taken money from the speaker. Is upon those bad draft. He's calling for people to come in protest section. But it have not reached to the stage where the common Liberian that is in West Point, that is in Nukuta, that they themselves will take upon themselves. They say it's about time that we take this fight by our hand. No, it's not the case. You listen to one of the callers that said that the man was Vendetta was insulting it. They should be the money on grounds that people should come and join the protest. So if we are in a new era and you continue to use the old names that people have issue with, you don't see serious issue to be embraced. Seriously. So that is the reason why you see up to now. They told you that we're going to be about 10 o'clock. But why are they?
10 o'clock, but it's not your thing though. It's not your 9:30.
Okay, now telling me,
Okay.
So you mean that we're telling me they will be here? It's so comical.
But you raise the issue that Liberians they themselves are not involved. Yeah, because it is not. They are the one not raising these concerns about the lawmakers themselves raising all of these concerns. The quote unquote people believe that it's because of their own benefits, and that's why they raise all of the issue. And these issues are not meaning from common Liberians that you're saying. So for them to come out, to the expectation like all Liberians, we haven't seen that. So this is within the law. I mean, the circle of the lawmakers themselves instead of common Liberians.
No, this have a direct effect on common Liberians because let's say for instance, if the budget had been submitted, the budget will be passed and will take effect within next year. So then, if the budget don't be passed, what happens is that Peter Paul, who work at so and so entity, will not be able to take salary. And even in as much he will not take salary, he will not pay his child school fee or his children's school fee. He won't get full money. So that family will get affected. So for this, what is happening, it have a direct trickle down effect on the common Liberian. But I'm telling you, the reason is because where you have people talking about protest action, but then if you have those old names who calling for protest, people don't take this serious. People say that these people are being induced for funding, allegedly. So that is the point now. So if we are saying that at this time we should be having a typical Liberian or a downtrading master, not Mandela person who are found down in America and they came down or coast out there, or Moses Akaragwe who just want to legislature, who got married in France and come here and say he come to long protest. No, people won't take that serious. So that's what we're saying. And seriously, I tell you this: if this protest action that the call for do not hold, it will bring a serious burden on the speaker.
Okay. Why?
Because it will ring a direct signal to the public that those guys in the anti-black, what they are saying is true. Because if that was the case, then the protest, what they said are going along, then by now we will be seeing the protest action. But that's not the case. So they should be very careful.
So we have to wait until 10 o'clock or maybe after 10 when we don't see anything happening or any action from the end, then we can conclude as to whether the trickle-down effect it will have on the speaker or whoever the effect man go.
Listen, you and I were here doing June 7.
But June 7 that
Petro Kosa told you that the protest
no, June 7
the people slept at the executive mansion there. The
case of June 7 it was a national issue, right? Though this one is this also is national issue, but okay. I'm looking at like you said, all right. These issues that the lawmakers now are raising, they themselves started raising the issue, and they are not from the commoners themselves. So the June 7 protest you talk about, Liberians, they felt that there was no future for them for the country, and that's how they themselves started to stand up against poor leadership within the country. But now it is the leaders themselves, coming up with such issues, and some people believe that they are coming up with these issues because of such interests. So to have commoners coming up at this time, to carry out massive protests or assembly, I think, don't you think this could be one of the reasons which we are not seeing anybody at the Capitol building?
So here's it. The commoner may believe that at this time it is of their own self-interest, but the question is, who are they working for? They're working for the same commoner. Who gave them the job? It's the same commoner that gave them the job. So we are saying that this have a direct trickle-down effect on the old man that sell in my hometown, this old time, Kafia time, on the old man that sell in Wallasa market, in Douala market. They have a direct effect. So nobody should think that they have no trickle-down effect on the commoners. No, they have a direct trickle-down effect. But at this time, you and I were here doing the speakership of Snow. We have all women that came here in a while to pray. Oh, my son, we want you to give that thing up. They came here. It was the same removal process. But the old lady came here. They begged Speaker Snow all the time.
Okay.
And he resigned. He left on the post. So this have a direct effect on the downtrodden masses. And it's about time that every Liberian should gather and take the bull by the horn. But again, if we continue to make the wrong mistakes by taking people who will serve our arrowhead by those old names, who people already have issue with, nobody going to take them serious.
Okay.
Liberian at this time, we cannot be carried away by someone who will just come and want to do things for their own self-interest. No. If anybody will need to protest, it should be it should be you, it should be those names that cannot be found, or those names that cannot be found on social media or radio. But those names that is innovators from communities. These are the individuals. But if you say that Kosa Makan long protest, you say that Bandera Party Makan long protest, you say that Moses Akaga Shuka long protest, I'm not condemning them, but I'm saying at this point in time, using those old names in a new era is a serious mistake. And trust me, and you will not see one person come and say they want to protest. Okay. That's what I see.
So we will keep observing here, but we want to take you around, but we want to take you around to see the condition of the Capitol building. As you can see, normal activities is still ongoing. So we will take you around to see exactly the condition of the Capitol building. We are taking you around now. We are going in front of the gates and to see whether we have group coming in to realize this quote unquote protest or assembly here at the Capitol building. So we keep going and to see how this place looks. And so we see a group of people standing, and I think all of them work here, and of course, yes. So we keep moving here. We keep moving. This is the Capitol building where we expect Liberians, especially people from the